Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and the beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, January 24th, indicate that Hope Logan was called by Brooke Logan, but she ended the conversation and took the math book he brought over for Douglas Forrester because of Thomas Forrester's interruption. Thomas wanted to make sure Hope was okay after their passionate chat the other night, even though he understood that he had promised to give her some time and appreciated that she needed it. As the conversation shifted to Eric Forrester's incredible comeback, Thomas acknowledged that Hope's willingness to forgive him after all of his poor decisions was also a miracle. Hope didn't want to bring up any bad topics on this auspicious day for Eric. Hope didn't want to be controlled by her past, even though she couldn't pretend that things didn't happen and had many unpleasant recollections of Thomas' behavior. Hope desired to put her own pleasure and her wonderful children first. Hope reminded Thomas that she was asking for a little more time because she wanted to act in their best interests as a group. Hope, nevertheless, didn't want Thomas to believe that she had lost interest in him. Thomas gave Hope a gentle pat on the hand when she revealed that, in reality, she had encouraged Brooke to terminate their argument. Thomas expressed his gratitude to Hope for her continued belief in him, and they reminisced about some of their amazing moments together, like their successful fashion presentation and their stroll around Rome. Thomas offered optimism for their future together after showering her with praises and pointing out that his ring was still on her neck. Thomas remarked about how much he missed Hope and how much he loved her. He even mentioned giving her a kiss. Hope smiled and returned the kiss as optimistic music played as Thomas leaned in to steal a smooch. Luna Nozawa was at the beach home when she believed she heard something in the bedroom. She went back to making out with R.J. Forrester after apologizing for being so jittery. Poppy Nozawa handed Bill Spencer his clothes in the bedroom, insisting that her daughter shouldn't see her like way. Bill joked that he could pretend he was doing housework, but a few seconds later he consented to slip away with Poppy. Luna was sitting back on the couch when she saw Poppy and Bill dash by the window. Luna shouted for her mother, and then Poppy and Bill entered via the front door. Bill spoke for the most part, acting as though he was only interested in showing Poppy the property and was unaware that RJ had already rented it. Bill encouraged RG to treat Luna well, since she was really precious, even as Poppy and Bill attempted to justify themselves. RG stated he hadn't formally signed the lease yet, and that they should go even though he intended to spend a lot of time with Luna at the beach home. When they were alone again, Poppy chose to snuggle with Bill on the couch in an attempt to overcome her shame, even though Bill intimated that they might continue where they left off. Although Poppy felt guilty about spoiling Luna and RG's evening, Bill believed that things may have turned out far worse had they entered the bedroom. After Bill mentioned how well Poppy had raised Luna, he maintained that this was a true testament to Poppy because she had done it all by herself. Poppy was thoughtful while Bill complimented her and discussed getting to know Luna better as well. On Tuesday's B&B episode, Luna and RG went to the Forrester Creations design studio, where Luna felt ashamed over their unexpected kiss. RG said that he found the whole affair amusing, and that Poppy and Bill appeared to be as shocked as they were. Although Luna and RG were aware that they may encounter another disruption, they chose to take a chance and began having sex in secret. Stay tuned for more on RJ and Luna's future, as their romance is expected to take many more turns. According to spoilers from The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa appears to be correct regarding Zend Forrester Dominguez's reasons for pursuing her. It seems to be a result of both Zend's will to defeat R.J. Forrester and true infatuation. In light of Zend's scowl on the January 10 show, B&B is in for a perfect storm of difficulties. The way Zendi glared at them from the doorway suggests that he had no intention of accepting Luna's claim that her heart belonged to RJ, despite the fact that Luna declined Zen's meal. That was the expression of a man who is even more committed to pursuing his desired woman. In this plot, Zend is genuinely coming off as scary, but it doesn't seem to matter how he gets Luna as long as he takes her away from RJ. In light of this, Zend may determine that the best course of action is to destroy Luna's flawless Forrester illusion. Zend has to figure out a means to disrupt Luna's new romance, since it seems like she's living it up. After all, Zend is a nice person, according to Luna herself. Luna was charmed by Zend's flirtation and interest in her, even as she was rejecting him. Without a doubt, Zend believes he would have a shot with Luna if RJ wasn't in the way. How could Zend manage to put himself in the way of RJ and Luna when all it would take is a little action? Luna has demonstrated her love for RJ, so it stands to reason that she would want the same in return. If Luna believed RJ was seeing another woman, it would be intriguing to watch how she would respond. Gorgeous models work at Forrester Creations every day, so Zend could choose any pretty woman who shows up to put on dresses and incorporate her into his story. However, given Skylar and Dakota are Forrester employees and already expressed interest in RJ back in June, perhaps B and B might invite them back. In any event, there are plenty of women who are vying for RJ, so Zend may set up a scenario where it appears as though RJ has betrayed Luna. It may truly challenge her faith in RJ. Maybe if Zend plays things perfectly, he may convince Luna to give in to his advances while she believes RJ cheated. That would enable Zend to win, but it would also heighten the eerie emotions he's creating. Bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Luna Nozawa seems to be right about Zend Forrester Dominguez's motives for pursuing her. It appears to be a combination of genuine attraction and Zend's desire to beat RJ Forrester. That's given B and B the perfect storm for trouble if Zend's glare on the January 10 episode was any indication. Although Luna rejected Zend's dinner and insisted her heart belonged to RJ, Zend clearly has no plans to accept that based on how he stared at them from the doorway. That was the look of a man who's even more determined to go after the woman he wants. Zend is honestly coming off creepy in this storyline, but he doesn't seem to care how he gets Luna as long as he steals her away from RJ. With that in mind, Zend might decide his best strategy is to shatter this perfect Forrester illusion that Luna's created. Luna is obviously on cloud 9 in her new relationship, so Zend has to find a way to ruin that. After all, Luna herself has admitted that Zend's a charming guy. Even when Luna was rejecting Zend, she was flattered over his flirting and interest in her. Zend no doubt thinks that he'd have a chance with Luna if RJ wasn't standing in the way. It's just a matter of doing something to come between RJ and Luna, so how might Zend pull that off? Luna has been proving her devotion to RJ, so she naturally expects that same devotion in return. It'd be interesting to see how Luna would react if she thought RJ was involved with another woman. Since gorgeous models are working at Forrester Creations every day, Zend could pick any lovely lady who shows up to don gowns and use her as part of his plot. Then again, perhaps B and B could bring back Skylar or Dakota, since they're Forrester employees who already showed interest in RJ back in June. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.